40,000 Sacramento City students and their families still waiting to know how and when the school year is going to end. So what's the holdup here? Right now, the school district and the unions are still negotiating these details. They have been for weeks. Joining us live is ABC 10's Lena Howland. The status of those negotiations, Lena, which seem an awful lot like it was in early April with the strike itself.
Yeah, that's right. Well, good morning. It is very, very similar to how it was during the strike earlier this year. After that strike closed all Sac City Unified schools for more than a week earlier this year, the district says they are now on track to fall short of providing the minimum amount of instructional time required by state law. Now, both the district and the Teachers Association agreed that they do want to solve this by adding a week of school to the existing calendar, holding classes through June 24th. But the district is still going through negotiations with the Sacramento City Teachers Association right now. Union President David Fisher says he thinks the district is taking too long to respond to the union's counter proposals, but Superintendent Jorge Aguilar says it's the details that are holding up these negotiations.
Our families deserve to know whether or not our school calendar is going to be extended or not, and I hope that that will be resolved by the end of this week at the latest.
We don't think that we're that far apart. We don't know what's taking them that long to come back to the table and just get this done.
Superintendent Aguilar says there are a lot of moving parts here, including ensuring teachers can get full credit for the teaching year toward their pension and making sure that there are enough teachers in that added week to teach the students who actually show up. Now, the district says it could face some $47 million in penalties from the state if they do end up falling short of that minimum requirement of instructional minutes. Now, coming up in the next half hour, we're going to hear from some parents who say adding an extra week feels a bit like a punishment to them. Back to you.
You know, Lena, today is May 10th. The school year is supposed to end June 16th. We've kind of already crossed that bridge of it being too late at this point, but they're going to lose a lot of money if they can't at least throw, let's just call it throwing something together for June through June 24th, because that's what they'll be doing. They'll be throwing something together with an extra week in order to save that money, because people have already made vacation plans. So when do you expect a final word on this, Lena?
Yep.
Maybe today?
No guarantee. Well, the superintendent tells us he is hopeful that he will be able to come to an agreement on this at least by the end of the week. So that's what we are hopeful for. That's what we're expecting. But keep in mind, it's not even clear how many students could show up for that extra week of instructional time. As you mentioned, a lot of families have those family vacations booked, those summer camps, things along those lines. So everybody's got plans.
Yeah, I talked to one local high school principal who said the teachers have plans. They've already booked vacations for that week too. Okay, Lena Howland, thank you.